Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to the Gang and Nem Podcast, where the convo's hotter than your uncle's grill. The takes come with no filter, like your auntie's Facebook post.
That's what I'm talking about.
And more opinions than your uncle after 2 Henrys at the cookout. We talk hip-hop, hot takes, and the kind of debates that might get your group chat muted. Whether you ride with the gang or you just want an M, your family here. So pull up, pour up, and don't act brand new. It's Gang and Nem. Let's get into it.
All systems ready. Let's go.
Yo, what's happening? It's your boy, Big Fatty J. We back with another one. Kind of doing shit a little different today. You got my boy, Lizzie.
The Virgo in the house. What's up, world?
Got him in the studio with me. And of course, the one the one who Wi-Fi barely works sometimes. T, where you at?
I think it's just the Wi-Fi in Memphis.
I think it's a Wi-Fi. It gotta be a Wi-Fi somewhere. But this ain't it. But again, welcome to the show. Trying to see how we're gonna do this as far as that's crazy. I don't know where my people at. But what's up with you, bro?
Chilling.
Yeah, I believe we got home. There we go, live from where the Wi-Fi barely works, man. What's up, man?
It's not the Wi-Fi, man. They got all these towers down.
Yeah. But what's up, man? How's it been?
I've been sick. Kids been sick. Everything is happening.
Y'all got the tooties.
Everything. I know.
I got the tooties. All right, so, T, you good? You went down like Chihuahua?
Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, you said what?
I was just trying to make sure you were still here. Are you there? Can you hear me fine?
I'm here.
All right. Let's start out with you, man. What's the T?
All right. We're gonna talk about guess who's back in the limelight again.
Who did?
Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry.
So apparently one of the Oval cast is suing him for sexual assault. For $250 million.
Another one. God, hey, man.
Yes.
What's up?
Apparently, according to the Oval member sources, he had produced text messages between him and Tyler Perry. And to my understanding, it's not really like sexual assault or none of that. It's just a casual conversation. It's like he wasn't asking to do anything with So I'm trying to see where the lawsuit come in there because it looked like a consensual conversation because you still responded back and forth to him. Now once that you said your problem or anything that he was saying. To me, I mean, I didn't say nothing out of the place. I didn't see anything wrong. Like, if you were so uncomfortable with it, why did you say, hey, I don't really want to talk about this. That's not comfortable. That's not where I want to hear or what I want to be or what I want to talk about or keep it change the subject. If there was really sexual assault or misconduct to you, why did you keep the conversation going?
Right. Well, the way I feel is I'm trying to get this thing straightened out. It look like we ain't live on Instagram for some reason. But I don't know, it just seems like every time something is coming out or somebody got a new chick or a new deal or something, it seems like this is always the next step in it. But
Exactly.
This isn't the first time we hearing stuff like that as far as when it comes to Tyler Perry.
Well, I would list.
This is not the first time. It's like every time a black man or a black woman, I'm good going. Somebody come out with some type of allegation, something to discredit their person. Always, never fail.
I just think they do it to all black people who get too big for their britches. Look at Bill Cosby, what they try to do to Bill Cosby once he got too big for his britches. So the same thing gonna follow with Tyler Perry. Once a black man or a black woman get too much juice, the quote unquote big people, big shoes, they gonna find a way to humble. It's just another conspiracy to bring another black person down, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't know. I try not to play the race card too much. However, it's beginning to seem like that, because I mean, so far what we got: P Diddy, we got R Kelly, we got Bill Cosby. Who else? Now Tyler Perry. Who else we have?
Trey Songz too. I don't know if y'all know about
You talking about Trey Songz and Keke Palmer
and the other women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it just seemed like a trend that we can't seem to get away from.
No. It's always something they trying to throw at us to hold us back. Like now they trying to get Chris Brown. Like how he out of the country. And now they trying to lock him up while he doing this $1 million tour all over the world. The Breezy Bowl.
Well, from what I was hearing about this situation, he blasted somebody upside the head with a bottle. Now keep in mind, when you do go overseas and you go to these places, they don't play by the same rules you play by. You go overseas acting up, doing the same thing you do over here. Yeah, going to jail.
That's true. That's true.
Buts about it.
And now in his instance, my thing was when it first happened, and why didn't y'all keep the opinion? Why didn't y'all go ahead and do whatever y'all trying to do back then? Why y'all wait till he come back and then want to do it? And then press charges.
Cause the other check ain't pretty good. Yep, you gave us money not to take you in there. But he was in there anyway, right? When he locked up and then he got out on bond.
The first time?
Yeah, when he first got locked up, as far as hitting dude upside the head with a liquor bottle.
I don't think he pressed charges the first time. The guy that he was at the bar.
But he ain't gotta press charges. He can say no, but the law can be like, nah, we gonna pick it up anyway. So just because dude didn't want to press charges, that don't mean the government ain't gonna press charges.
Makes sense. That makes sense.
Aggravated with a deadly weapon stick.
What is that?
Aggravated with a deadly weapon, if any type of weapon, foreign object is used, the state has the right to pick it up regardless of what the victim has to say.
There we go. First, yeah, I can see that. Okay, what you were saying?
I said, in certain cases, it depends on, like, if you hit with a foreign object or anything, it can be a plastic bar, it is considered aggravated assault. So therefore, the state has the right to pick it up no matter what the victim says.
But now look, so if they were gonna press charges or take the court, whatever they was gonna do, they should have said, "Hey, look, you can't leave the country." They didn't tell him none of that. They let him post bond and leave. If you really somebody to go to jail or stand in court for their trial, you would tell them it's in their best interest not to leave. Y'all let this man leave, even though y'all want to press charges, y'all let him leave. Without telling him anything. He thought he was free to go. And then when he came back years later, y'all got to pick him up again.
Hold on, so what she's saying is this incident
make
years ago. So this wasn't a new incident.
They got him for something that happened years ago.
I thought that they have a statute of limitation on it. Murder. I know they can come back and get me for slapping somebody 3 years, 4 years later. But then there's another country.
Yeah.
Another country.
I'm saying.
It's in London.
London.
From 2 years ago. But they might not have what they call that extradition once again to where if you come back, then yeah, we gonna get you. But it could be a case of
that's what they do.
Yeah, him leaving, going back home. But when you come back, you still gotta deal with it. But they might not have that extradition law that they got over there. That's it, probably when they.
That's why they held him.
But why? Hold you on what?
No, boy.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Once you post bond.
How you?
Once you post bond.
Go ahead.
You until you see that judge and the judge be like dismissed or anything like that.
You never know. This was a murder charge you bond that on. This is London. They play on a different policy. They ain't got the same laws we do. They ain't got the same laws we do. We America. This England. I don't never want to go there.
Yeah, that's like two
different.
different.
So you saying we letting you go? We ain't charge you this time. But when we come back, we gonna charge you. That's what I'm saying.
It's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, yo, you got bun. We probably can't charge you right now because we ain't got all the evidence or anything like that to charge. But once we get all our ducks in a row,
we're gonna charge.
Yeah, we're gonna charge you.
Sort of like what the feds do. They wait to get their ducks in a row, then come hit you. Right?
Yeah, but it wasn't. I don't think it's one of them things to where we make you stay in the country over a assault charge like that. It ain't like murder or blowing up schools and shit like that.
Country.
But hey,
But how can you charge somebody when they come back?
easy. Charge. Easy. Charge.
I know that.
I'm telling you, man, the other check ain't cleared yet.
So they give him a chance to rebund. They give him a chance to bund back out.
Oh, he out. He's doing shows. Matter of fact,
He paid them folks their money. They're gonna let him go.
He doing a concert in Memphis in October.
London just said that chick he called.
Trying to get the tickets for that show.
The chick that killed him.
All right, so we gonna switch this around.
Going to that concert, you can't tell me
I'm gonna do some special. It's one of them off the wham things. So we're gonna start a new segment. It's gonna be called Stories.
Wingy gang, wingy. Get it in there.
Stories from hell. All right.
Stories.
I ain't gonna necessarily say stories.
Stories
No,
from
this is stories from hell.
I got one.
This is. Hey, listen. All right. Stories from hell. The first story we got is from my guy back here. However, we got a special guest that's gonna kind of how would you say it?
Second.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah,
Stamp it.
This gonna back up his story.
We're gonna use stamp.
Stamp of approval. Stamp of approval. What up, my guy? What up, Teddy?
What's going on with you?
Oh man, that gang. I'm gonna let my boy take the seat right here.
What's up with you? Lord.
What's going on?
Lost it. Ponderosa Fines right here, man. Mr. Teddy Lee. You know what I'm saying? For the people who don't know what Ponderosa is, can you enlighten them on the area of Mississippi you from, my guy?
Oh yeah, one of the largest towns in Clinton County.
Say what, fella?
It's one of the biggest towns in Clinton County.
One of the biggest towns in Clinton County.
Yeah. Now you say it's what again?
It's inside of Atlanta.
From the cell to the head.
Man, the sale for hell or free will.
Hey man, it's how you want to do it. It's all you, my guy.
Man, I don't know where to start, man.
Start at the beginning.
Law.
And work your way through.
What time we met each other, man? What time you came into my realm, man, or I came into your realm?
Probably about 2000. Maybe 10. Nah, man.
Nah, okay.
Somewhere around.
Let me say this. My brother-in-law, for people who don't know, my brother-in-law got a good heart. He one of those people. He want to see everybody up. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? He always got good words of wisdom. When he down, he always got good words of wisdom to uplift, to make your day brighter. What's the person in the neighborhood to give back to the activists? My brother-in-law was the first activist I seen, and when he did it, when I seen him do what he did, I was sitting up looking at him like, what the hell you doing? But we was in touch and Drew, and the man just got out at 18 wheeler, the type of heart he got when it comes to his community and his black people. Because I don't see too many people from the street or people from my background do things like this. They had a pothole about big as the Nile River in the middle of it, you know what I'm saying? And it was an older gentleman out there taking his time to fill the pothole. And, you know, you got young people walking around and whatnot, and nobody took the initiative to grab a rake or a shovel to help the old man. So I threw that out there to show you to tell you what type of person, what type of heart the guy we're sitting here talking to him with. But I got on here to talk about the story. I had a story with this little female. I ain't gonna say no names or anything like that, but say about 3 years ago, my story gonna always deal with a woman. I'm just gonna be honest. God curse me. I can't get them right. I don't understand these unstable preachers. I just don't know why. I can't get them right.
Unstable preachers. You gonna start with that unstable preachers mess. Women. Young ladies.
Does anybody see Shirley anywhere in the room? Lamitris? Oh, okay. Well, all right. Well, I'm sorry. Unstable women. But my brother-in-law kind of like a Jaden. He always telling me the things not to do because they foresee the shit. Don't listen. They can see what's gonna happen before I see it play through. You know, so I always have to crash him, but I'm a big crasher. But anyways, man, me and my significant other at the time, we had got on some bad terms, and I ended up leaving Murfreesboro. And I'll be the first man to say it. I'm Tinder Dick. I'm LTD. I'm sorry. I got tenderitis. I'm tenderitis. I'm sorry. I'll be the first to admit. They call me Lil TD. Abbreviation out there in that word, you know how to comprehend. You know Lil TD. That's me. Lil TD was a person you're looking at. But I knew the dynamics of the situation of the relationship. I knew she was married. She knew I was married, but you know what I'm saying? It was so good to me that she had sent me some pictures and we had some explicit videos in the phone. And she called me and told me, huh? But anyway, she called me. We had made plans to move in. That's why I don't trust no Memphis women. Neither. I done had 2 downfalls because we missed me. Oh, you know what? We're going to wait to another segment. Let me tell you this one about this one. I'm going to say her name. I can say her name. Listen, if anybody out there in Memphis know this wench name, Catherine Nicole Linwood, don't trust her.
Not the way.
Yeah, don't trust her. Run head for the hills.
What you name dropping on the podcast? Come on, man.
It need to be known. Yes, I'm name dropping. I'm trying to say the next man from the head of law. How toxic was
No. You don't name drop.
How come? Listen. I'm gonna tell you why I feel like it's right for me to name. I'm gonna tell you why I feel that it's right for me to name drop. Okay, I went to prison for the first time when I was 2012. I did exactly a year. Now, meanwhile, this little particular chick, my mama, my sister, nobody could stand her. My grandma, my auntie, nobody. My mama said she looked like a man looking at a woman. That's my mama used to say. Every time she saying that helper look like an old man. But anywho, I ended up talking to her. We ended up hooking up. We ended up moving in together and whatnot. And she would be my ass. I'm talking about. When I say this woman will beat my ass faithfully every day, I used to have to sneak off in the middle of the night, like 2, 3 in the morning, and sneak to the neighbor's house and call my brother-in-law and sister. Can y'all please come get me? And they used to literally come all the way from Cleveland, Mississippi, to the Haven in Memphis, 2-lane apartments. So I remember this particular night, I did take the money out of the closet though, because I was trying to get on down, go do this. You know what I'm saying? Man, we in that mud, we fighting. She done slapped me with a whatnot. Anybody from Mississippi know what a whatnot is? It's that little white crystal glass or whatever porcelain glass that sit in your mama's living room that'll get your eyes beat blue and black if you touch it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to leave out the house because I know that if I stay, it could get possibly worse than what it was. Me and her, we fighting. Got the neighbors constantly saying be quiet and whatnot. So I try to leave. And you know, I believe in a saying, if you ain't too hun, you ain't no fun. You know what I'm saying? She was 230, a good 230 solid. Look like she used to throw the shot put back in her day. Probably did. And she could power pull a bus. But anyway, she
I don't like that. Too something to do something rule.
You don't? Well,
No. I'm 195. That ain't fair.
but that's just my opinion. That's just my two something to do
Yeah,
something.
195.
Yeah. But but she ended up blocking the door off to prevent me from leaving the house. Not finna leave, you know what I'm saying? She had whooped me too long, you know what I'm saying? So she's standing in front of the door and you gotta move and she don't want to move. So she had just spent almost $200, $300 and some dollars on a little blue nose pit bull puppy. You know what I'm saying? She used to feed the dog with the bar, with the milk bar in her hand, you feel me? So I asked her to move, she wouldn't move, so I looked at her, she slapped me, roughed me up a little bit, and she hit me with a vase. Bang! Caught the head. Bang! Got blood coming from my eye. I got the gas somewhere in there, in one of the eyes over here. But she say, I asked her to move. She was like, nah. I said, man, if you hit me one more time, I'm gonna kill your dog. I guess she thought I was playing, and she hit me clenched fist in the eye. So only thing you can see, I'm seeing is stars. You know what I'm saying? Light. So I find my way to the Kindle. And I grabbed the dog and didn't let me know. In the state of Tennessee, especially Memphis, you'd be better off killing a human than killing a dog. And I literally told her, I'm not a dog killer out there, people. I'm not. I am an animal friendly person.
You are.
I am an animal friendly person.
All right. So let me tell you.
Hold on, Law. I kind of caught what she said when she said draw. Don't be talking about my black bears and my polar bears. Teeter bread.
Dog. End of discussion. Dog killer.
Yeah, but what you saying, Law?
Okay. My take on the way I can.
Hold on, gang.
Let me finish.
Hold on, gang. You gotta let them know what the hell you did to the dog.
Oh, okay. So I literally warned this woman. I told her, if you hit me again, I'm gonna kill your dog. She had the nerve to look at me up and down. I unalived the dog. But this is how I unalived the dog. So I go over there, the dog crying. I snatched him out the Kindle. I goes over there and I open that Kindle. And I open the Kindle. He come to me and I grab him. And I pick him up and I do him like this, y'all. Take my feet off the ground. And I slammed him up against the concrete. And he bounced. Like how you throw a football or a basketball on the ground like that right there. So I take the puppy and I slam him.
He spiked Airbud.
Yeah, I spiked Airbud. But to make a long story short, I spiked Airbud. The dog literally bounced off the ground. Bloop. Took a shit and a piss and it was over with. And don't you know I ended up going to jail?
Something that's been
I ended up going to jail, man. I'm sitting in 201 Poplar, man.
Right. And snap the dog today. Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting in 201 Poplar. And these niggas on his own, they just looking at me. They just looking at me like, oh, shit. You know, I'm thinking I'm finna have to fight or something, you know what I'm saying? One of the dudes walked up to me, he said, hey, bro, you on the TV? You made the news. Now I look up at the TV, man. I'm sitting on the news, man. Black man from Mississippi, domestic violence, kills his girlfriend dog in a domestic violence dispute. When I say it was so serious, these folks done brought yellow tape out like I done sprayed the whole apartment complex, man. Don't kill no dogs in the state of Tennessee. And don't mess with no Memphis woman. I got so many fatal attractions about y'all Memphis.
Might get away with that in Memphis. I don't know about. Not Memphis.
Especially Circle K. Circle K had my nose wide open. Circle K had my nose so wide open to the point.
I Teddy. What's your side on this?
I ain't no good all that to the dog But
But
I got he used to call her. She don't whoop his ass a couple times. He'll call us again, come pick him up, put them hands on him again. It was just a war, man.
So what you saying is
She wasn't no good, man. She did me dirty than I did the dog. The dog deserved to die. I break in a house for her, go to prison for her. We couldn't pay the rent. We stand on Bullfrog Corner on Bullfrog Road right there in Hernando on Horn Lake. Yeah, right about the job. We in some of them apartment complex. I break in the house knowing she ain't got the money to pay nobody rent. You know what I'm saying? We done tricked off for a little money. She's security guard at Gold Strike at the time. She, you know. Man, I was in prison 6 months from the Hernando County Jail.
It's crazy.
Quick beds, literally like real spit from the rank from the Hernando County Jail, and it was brand new. I broke that mud in. They brand new at the time. From Hernando to Rankin County, 6 months in total. That's why name dropped. Yeah, fucking wanks. A 6 month period of time, how you married and pregnant, and I done broken these folk house and robbed these folks to help you get your money for your rent when I could have went home to my mom. 7 years I sat on my head. 7 years.
6 months. You said 6 months. While you was in jail, she got married and she pregnant.
Yeah, she got me out the way for her new nigga. She could have just told me it was over with.
But you killed the dog.
No, fuck all that. Fuck all that. At the time,
exactly. You killed her dog. She was gonna still stay around.
We dated a year or so months after the dog. After I killed the dog.
Her dog. So you okay? Let me tell you. Do you know that killing animals are a sign of a sociopath? A serial killer.
I am him. If I can't beat you, you can have Garfield.
Be your next victim.
Who?
So you found the win.
She didn't want to be your next victim.
Who will? I don't know. Long as you ain't got no dogs, you good. Long as you ain't jumping on me and you got some dogs, you good.
And he know how to win. I can't knock.
Listen. The only reason why I killed that dog, honestly, got true. I knew she loved that dog more than she loved me. So I'm thinking if I kill the dog, she ain't gonna hit me no more. But she playing poker. So when I tell her I'm gonna kill your dog, you should take heed to me. Like you hit me again, I'm gonna kill your dog. So technically speaking, y'all, she killed her own dog. Everybody that know me know if I tell you I'm finna do something, I'm gonna do it. I ain't got the screws. I'm crazy. I'm a little slow. Thank you, Frank. Shout out to my dad, the crazy gang. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, like I said, she killed her dog herself. Cause if I tell you I'm finna set all your wigs on fire, if you don't leave me alone, what you gonna do?
Well, you was there.
What? First off, me and you gonna be beating your ass. Cause don't ever threaten the weeds, baby. Don't do that.
What's the name got a joke that I run across? Well, it wasn't even a joke. He was being so serious. I was watching the Joe Budden podcast, and dude was like, "Yo, if we sit here arguing, we going back and forth, and I tell you to shut the fuck up, do you think it's wise for you to keep talking?"
That's the only reason why the dog.
In most cases, I
hate it. Do not tell me to shut the fuck up. If you tell me shut up, I'm gonna keep talking. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet. I ain't gonna never speak again.
Hey, T the Brett.
Yo.
You know I love you, right, T?
Talk to me.
Not you. Ain't nobody talking to you, nigga. He said T, not Teddy Law.
Hey, hold on. Hey, man. Now you see that T down, bro?
Huh?
You don't see that T down?
Teddy T.
Yeah.
All right, how about, okay, T the Brat. There we go. You know,
There you go.
Okay,
Yeah.
You got Teddy in front of yours, T's in front of mine. So.
Okay. Yeah, I just got T behind, man.
Well, T the Brat, you know I love you, right?
I love you too.
Shut up.
Moment of silence.
Nah, but on the real though, I forgot I was about to say. Sitting here trying to mess with you.
Next week's story, I got a story for y'all next week. It's gonna be called "How I Showed My Sneaky Link Husband the Videos of Us."
I got a story.
What's your story, T?
Oh yeah. This when I was working at Amazon, right? And I had just had a car accident, so I ain't had no car number. So it was this dude on Facebook. He was taking me back and forth to work type shit, and he was taking me like wherever I need to go, he'll take. So when he first started taking me everywhere, he was charging me like just $10. No matter where I went, it could be all across the world, $10. He ain't trying to talk to me or none of that at all. So now keep in mind, one day his car had broke down, and his I don't now I know, but then I didn't know what his baby mama. I just thought like it was some random girl that, you know, he knew that kind of helped with his ride. So I ended up getting the girl's number so I could send her the gas money so she could take me to work. So he got his car back up and running like the next 2 days. And started taking me to work. So this when he stopped asking me, stopped charging me, he'll just start taking me to work with no gas money, no extra number. So I'm like, oh, okay. You like me, I see. So he started like trying to take me out type stuff. I kept saying no, I'm straight on, go out. So one day, I was going to, I don't know if you know, most people know, but I love Trevor Jackson. And he had a concert in Georgia. This boy was going to take me. He bought my Trevor Jackson ticket. He paid for the hotel room that I was staying in Georgia. All of it. So, but keep in mind, he had told me that he got a felony. And he's running. He can't talk about the police. He can talk about the police. He go on the jail. He said he missed his court date. So that's another felony. And he's supposed to be going back to Texas. I'm like, oh, okay. Whatever. So this one particular day, I end up just staying with him the whole day, riding around with him while he go pick up his homeboys and all this other shit. So we end up parking and the airport, and we just sitting there talking and stuff. Why in the world this one number kept blowing him up and calling him? I feel like. I guess that just my baby mama. She want me to come pick up something like that. We ain't got nothing going on. I'm a baby mama. So I know for a fact, ain't no way you not sex with this girl. You not doing something. Ain't no way she's gonna blow your phone up like this. Y'all got something else going on. So the back of my mind, I'm like, yeah, they got something on. So when he dropped me off at home, I'm gonna go about my business and block him. I don't want to say nothing right now because I don't know if he's crazy or not. Trying to keep me in his car. So I stayed in his car. We didn't do nothing. We talked the whole time until like 12 something in the morning. So on his way to drop me off at home, why the police pull us over? The police, he was like, man, when I get out the car, He said, "You take my car home." He said, "And I'm gonna run." I said, "So you gonna run?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna run." He couldn't even run. It was 2 police officers. They already called. They said, "You know, if go to jail, right?" He said, "Okay." So police came on my home and they was like, "You can see your ID." So I showed my stuff. I said, "Why I gotta show y'all my stuff?" They like, "Cause you in the car with him." I said, "Okay." Told him. So he had, I don't want to say what he had in the car, but he had certain items in the car. Me being me, I don't care who I'm with. I think this person was a good person. Had the items in the car, so the police officer was getting ready to come. So I slid over to the driver's seat. As I was in the driver's seat, I put the item behind my leg as I was sliding over the house because I knew the police was going to come search. They came to search the car. They didn't find nothing. They was like, "All right, he said you can drive the car and go home." So me, I didn't leave to make sure he was going to be. So I parked on the side of the building, and I called his baby mom. The girl that been calling the whole night. I ended up calling her because I remember I had the girl number from Apple Pay. Me, and girlfriend together. We ain't doing that. So I called her, and she like. The first thing she said is, "That nigga going to jail, on God." She said, "It's over with him." She said, "So you been with him all day?" And I'm like, "This ain't my business. I got to do it." I said, "No, he came to pick me up, and he was getting ready to take me home." She like, "It's funny how I've been calling him all day, and the phone went through. When she called, your phone call go through. I don't know. I ain't got nothing to do with it." So the police come back to the car, and they like, "You're going to have to drive his car to the house or something. I'm not driving the car to the house. I'm going to call the mama. I'm going to call her again. And I'm like, "Look, are you coming to pick this car up?" She's like, "Can you drive the car to my house and I'll take you home?" No. I'm not driving nobody's car. You can come pick your baby daddy's car. I got nothing to do with what y'all got going on. And she just giving me a whole story, y'all. She's about all these drugs. They live together. He been go to jail. They got all these kids, blah. And I'm just sitting in the car like, "Oh my God, what am I finna do?" She like, "Just sit there, don't leave. I'm gonna come pick the car up, or you can trail me to my house." So I'm sitting up there waiting on her. The police ran the tag and stuff. The car stolen. They was like, "Look, we gonna have to tow this car." And they were like, "Please don't tow this car. It's my only way home." So the guy, luckily the guy was very, nice and understanding. He was like, "Okay, you drive the car home so you can get to the house. But once you do that, we're gonna have to tow this car because it's wanted for a robbery." I said, "What the fuck? What the heck?" Okay. So the baby mama pulled up. She to the aunt house. The daddy house. I get out. Why I know the dad. The daddy looked at me like, "Y'all, the daddy was one of my little sugar daddy." Oh. And I'm just like, oh my God. He like, bro. He just looked at me. I looked at him. He said, don't even say nothing. He said, "I know the baby mama crazy." He said, "Don't even make it seem like we know each other." He said, "Get out the car. When she come back out the door, you get in the car with her and go home. And I'm going to text you later." Get in the car.
Objection. Objection.
What?
Wait, you?
I got one question before we ask this question. You and the sugar daddy clap cheeks? You and the sugar daddy ever clap cheeks?
Nah, we ain't get that far yet.
So
he was like my new sugar daddy.
You made that man your stepson.
So what you saying is, you was dating the son. You liked the daddy. Apparently, you had to like him. You said yes.
He was taking me everywhere.
So he was taking you everywhere and not But he likes you. So the daddy and the son likes you.
Yeah. But I didn't know it was related. I didn't know anything. I just met the dude that was taking care of her. I met him on Facebook. The Facebook ride.
Welcome to Memphis, dog.
Hey, so did both of them like you? Did you end up talking to both of them?
No. Look. I ain't talking to neither. So look, I get in the car with the baby mama. And the baby mama driving me home. She was telling me everything. And she's like, man, he finna go to jail. He finna get 12 years. While the daddy texted me saying, I told my son not to put you in no. So apparently, the daddy didn't know exactly who I was, but he knew his son was driving this same person around all the time. The baby mama knew that he was driving me around all the time. Because she was in the car with us before. I'm not. At first, I put two and two together. I didn't put two and two together until she kept blowing his phone up that day. And I was like, that's the same number that I sent that money to that day. I'm like, yeah, they still fucking off. So I'm gonna get out this car. When I get out this car, I'm locking him on there. So he gonna take me nowhere. But that's when all this stuff started happening. So he's sitting outside in my driveway. And she just talking so much stuff. She like, I'm gonna pop my shit while he in jail. I'm gonna fuck off with every nigga. I'm gonna do this. I'm free. I'm dead. I might even stop. I buy this nigga jaws. I fix this nigga dinner. That's why I was blowing his phone up. This and that. And I'm on the phone with my best friend, and I'm letting her know all this. It's just like, oh my God. And she like, I'm gonna call him, and I'm gonna put you on two-way. And I said, nah, baby, I'm gonna be on two-way. I'm good. You handle that shit with your baby daddy. And I got out the car. And I came in here. But the crazy part about it, I tried to get down on that mama when I first seen her. I was trying to talk to her. I wanted him. I wanted the baby mama. So now he in jail, and I ain't called him. I ain't saying I'm straight. What is it?
So at the end of the day, nobody got what they wanted.
I didn't even get to go to my concert because he went to jail.
You couldn't get where you needed to go. He couldn't get what he wanted to get.
Nope.
The baby mama didn't get what she want.
Man.
The daddy is just like.
The baby mama, she said why he in jail. She said pop up shit. So she the only one that got somebody.
The baby mama.
Baby woman.
That's some shit.
That's see, man, you might be some kin, cause that sound like shit I would be.
Man, I got Yeah.
What you got, T?
Man, I got a story.
Nashville.
With your boy right on side.
What's up?
Right, look. We on the truck. I go pick up a load. It's a load of scrap now. They unloaded and everything. Left cans all through the place. Had to get back there and clean it up. I look at your man. Hey, let me clean the trailer. I pay. Nah, man, my feet. I said, all right. Got back there. To account to the selling for me. He was like, nah, I told him I wanted it in Tennessee. He's like, all right, I got it. He did. He's like, man, let's get half of it. I said, I'll buy you a burger too. I'll buy you a burger too. We leave We get in Houston. He driving the truck now. He get to talk. He like talking about robbing people. I said, he said, man, I'm gonna go ahead jump out and something. Don't tell nobody. I said, man, I'm driving truck. I'm gonna call you, mom. We get the odds. I said, all right. He said, your mom ain't gonna believe you. I said, it's all good. I'm just gonna remind her how much stuff you did. And then telling you what to say.
That ain't what you said. You said, I'm just gonna call him.
I was gonna call him already. And then he was thinking he was gonna go back to Murphy Mello, you hear me? I said, I'm gonna call Mr. Manny. I'm gonna tell him you out here sitting. Jehovah Witness don't believe you. He gonna leave you there too, boy. So the moral of the story, nigga, you would have stolen something from here.
That man said he was
Bro, I'm gonna call him. Come on.
I'm finna call your father-in-law and tell your father-in-law you going to be everything that Jehovah Witness standing for.
Shit. Well, this brings us to our next what's the name, man. Crazy ass story. But I don't think anybody's story would be this letter here. But this segment we call
Who talking about here?
Here's the mail that never failed. It makes you wanna wag your tail.
When it comes I wanna
y'all need help. Y'all need help, kid. All right, so this letter that we got from one of our listeners today is called I'm in the choir, he's on the keys, and together we're headed to hell, but at least I'll be in harmony. All right.
Not
this
even
messy. You know, I love church drama a little bit. So, says, dear gang, gang and them podcast, y'all please don't judge me. Just pray hard and fast. Maybe light a candle or 5 because I'm in a situation so scandalous. Even the devil's like, girl, really. Here it is. I'm having a full-blown, steaming, anointed affair with the keyboard player at church. I know I came to Jesus to get right, not to get left tangled in somebody's lap doing altar call, but it started innocent. He was just that quiet, soulful musician who played like he never heard, like he could hear angels humming. Real low-key, always in the corner, eyes closed, hitting them chords like he was personally escorting people into heaven. Then one Sunday, I hit a high note in the choir, and he looked at me like he looked. Next thing I know, we're texting about set list at 1 a.m., accidentally showing up to rehearsal early, and suddenly the only thing getting laid hands on is me. He told me he was going through things in his marriage. I told him that I was praying for his healing, but that was a lie. I was praying he'd show up to Bible study in gray sweatpants and sit next to me again. The guilt, real. The chemistry, ungodly. The keyboard, still in tune. And so is this foolishness. I've been taking communion with this man's wife 3 rows ahead of me. I'm harmonizing with her, singing God is able, while low-key asking him to stop this before I end up in a Lifetime movie. But every time he hits that modulation, my morals start moonwalking right out the sanctuary. So, here I am, writing to you like a sinner with a solo. Should I break it off, confess, switch churches, or just go full Old Testament and disappear into the wilderness until I get my act together? Please help before I end up with a broken heart, an exposed group chat, and a restraining order written in gospel chords. In shame, mistress of the music ministry. P.S. If Jesus takes the wheel, can he also take this man's number out of my phone? That was a lot. That was a lot. If I could say anything, ma'am, whoever you are, you're going to hell.
Always.
You going to hell.
Well,
Ain't no stop signs on the way.
Well, ma'am, I would disagree with my co-host here. I don't think you're going to hell. I don't think you're going to hell. The pastor going to hell. The pastor misled you, ma'am.
Hey, the whole party going to hell.
Keyboard player.
Yeah, everybody going to hell.
Everybody going.
It's all right. Just
Light gonna be green.
That's what I would do. I keep playing the keys and I keep trying to get.
Yeah, but at some point, I mean, it ain't never too late to do the right thing, though.
Nah. Say ask for forgiveness. Keep doing it and ask for forgiveness every time after you finish.
No, God ain't gonna keep forgiving the same way.
Not the same thing.
That mean he's forgiving it in vain.
You know how many
you asking for forgiveness in vain.
So
if
every time
if you're gonna do the same thing over and over again,
okay.
Why ask for forgiveness if you know you're gonna do it again?
Right. Because you ain't supposed to do with me.
Yeah. So what's the point of asking for forgiveness? You just know I ain't gonna stop this. I'm gonna ask for forgiveness.
Just ask for help. That's it.
You know, guidance. Okay, what do I need to do? But we all know what needs to happen. It needs to come to a stop.
Sometimes it don't.
Babe. That needs to come to a stop.
And that's how you get folks shooting folks in church.
It's gonna be a killing.
Yeah, and that's how you get folks throwing hands in the sanctuary. Yeah, like that scene in the video of some dude walking in on the drummer in the middle of service, about to throw hands. I think he was messing with his wife or dude. They were saying that he told the little girl, he told his daughter that he was gonna unalive her. And
Right.
To the sanctuary, no words, walked straight up to the drummer, and the drummer knew what was gonna happen. Cause he put the stick down and squared up. Dude was finna get in that ass. Pause.
What state that club was in?
Huh?
What state that club was in?
That was a church.
Yeah, I know.
God, what was that church? I don't know, but shoot, I like to go.
Man, that was crazy.
I like to go, but yeah, you're going.
I don't know, man. That might be on their way.
Yeah, they if they ain't already there. Yep, if they ain't already there. I don't know what the bread just went.
Pass me that water. Park.
But yeah, what you think about this thing? I'm gonna try to get tea back up on thing.
Yeah. I'll just say keep going. Just keep being a piano player that you being a piano player. It's too late to ask for forgiveness. It's too late to want to stop. So you already sleep. You already been committed adultery. So I say keep on playing the piano and clapping cheeks.
I don't know. I like to play with God.
Yeah. If y'all just joining us, we talking about this lady who's having a relationship, sex relationship with the keyboard player at church, who's married and everything, and she's asking what should she do? Should she break it off? Should she leave the church, disappear? I think you should do all those things, to be honest with you. Leave the church. Don't leave the church, but leave that church.
Leave
that church. Ask for forgiveness and yeah, just start your life over again at another church.
Or you can go start a fire.
Say that again.
You can start a fire. Jump in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't want me on the show no more. You could just sit.
First of all, this your week. And
I've been in the backstage for the past 10 minutes.
No, your picture just popped up maybe like 5 seconds before I put you on.
I just texted you. Said I'm still here.
Going in and out.
I'm still here.
Anyway, I think you missed the letter. You missed the letter. So what you got to say about this?
About the lady messing around with the keyboard person. My first thing is why not the drummer? The keyboarder, not the drummer. Oh, okay, anyway.
Wow.
It ain't gonna be. You can't keep going. You gotta keep getting to stop.
We know you like the little drummer.
You said what?
I said, you know you like the little drummer boy.
I don't like neither. I like saxophone play.
Like niggas that blow on stuff.
Yeah. They good with their mouth while you playing in it.
I'm dead. When he playing the harmonica.
Anyway. You getting off topic. No, not harmonica. The saxophone. Now, as I was saying, she really stop. Why are you honor the Lord in the Lord's house committing adultery? It ain't gonna be too many times you can't sit up there keep messing around and think okay, he gonna forgive me. You supposed to do it, ask forgiveness, repent, and that's it. You need to stop because it could end up real bad. What if the wife find out? If she gonna kill both of you, then what? Don't just find you somebody else. I don't play with that married stuff.
You said you was in church getting the stanky tanky and asked for forgiveness.
You said what?
I was in church.
And number.
She gonna hell anyway. Did you messing around with a married man? That bitch, I don't know. To me, it's a different story. They're not together no more. But if these folks married, still come together as a couple, you see them in church every Sunday.
Oh yeah, I know.
That should make you want to stop.
What God do to Jesus' mama? He took it. She ain't asked for that responsibility. He just gave it to her.
He didn't take her. He gave her the baby. That's all. He didn't just keep sleeping around. He didn't even have sex with her. He just gave the baby.
He made for a reason.
It's not the same. They didn't have sexual intercourse. How could you even compare that?
Because he's the ultimate creator. He took coochie in the beginning.
How can you compare him just putting a baby in him? He didn't in the church, seeing these folks as a couple and having sex. How can you? I never respect a woman like that. When I found out somebody's married, I keep it pushing. Even the ones who be saying they married or they not together, I'm gonna question you to the 5th degree because men lie. They lie. But you see them together 24/7. You see them at the church every Sunday. And don't nothing make your mind say, damn, I should stop.
They're God's fault. Because God, he touched Mary. That's the first sin. How God gonna get some booty? And then stop you from getting booty? Mary didn't ask to be nobody
He
mama.
didn't get none. Who he get some from?
Don't shout him out on here right now. Don't shout him out.
Hey,
Yeah, you heard me. I told him not to shout you out.
They going to hell. They going to hell.
Who?
But I'm just saying though.
Who did he touch? Who did he touch?
Jesus, mama. Was you there when
No, he didn't.
He what he do? He whispered, blew, or just uttered from the heaven and said, "You pregnant now." We don't know. Was you there? Listen.
She was still a virgin.
She was still a virgin. That made me a virgin.
What he say? He said women lies will.
See, I'm a virgin too. Then she was a virgin.
I said women didn't lie. Did I say that? No, of course we lie. I lied.
Jesus was a.
I never said
God
that.
was an Anunnaki.
I just said in this case, the man and the woman, the man is married, not the woman.
Hold on.
Swear to God on my mama.
You said.
Swear to God on my mama. God was an Anunnaki. He was a watcher. Anunnaki wasn't nothing but a watcher. God came down. He seen the boobs, the titties, because you know Mary was black, so she had some donk back there. Jesus was black too. You know Jesus was black. He the only person that made promises to all his kids saying he was gonna come back. Ain't came back yet. You know he was black. You know he was black. Jesus was a nigga. He ain't came back for us yet. Only black people out of their kids. Because if Jesus was white, he'd have been came back for his kids. Jesus was black. God
but he had came back.
Jesus was black. God was black.
Not for us.
Mary wasn't no virgin.
You gotta think about
it. You said he came back? When he came back?
Now I say he ain't came back for us yet, but he probably came back generations on back. He came back for the other people. You gotta get him some time.
He ain't come.
He might not know when you want him to, but he's right on time.
Listen, he seen them with his boy's ass. He ain't seen no archangels, no none of that to get that nigga. He took that ass with. He took them nails in his arm.
Who is the other piece?
Huh?
Who the other people came
back? Now he ain't coming back. He was black.
How you know? Judgment that could be right around the corner. Look what's going on in the world.
Be looking back like that, scaring the shit out of me and I'm talking shit.
I know.
But let me tell you how I know
I'm trying to move before the lightning comes.
You want me to tell you how I know Jesus don't want me?
Hey, Jay, I move to the side. You
might slide him over there for him.
Ain't no room over here.
Our daddy, our heavenly daddy, he just a sperm donor.
This
y'all said be real. Our heavenly father, him was a sperm donor. He had all of us and he just left us here. You got kids. You got Holy Spirit. Jesus ain't coming. Jesus ain't gonna see us back anyway. Y'all niggas coming up here fucking up my house and shit. Y'all know we bad on furniture and shit. You gonna get rid of us so damn bad. Y'all niggas ate all my food around this bitch. I ain't got a grape on the vine. He getting rid of it.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
I'll be here next week. Jesus know it.
I hope
Jesus know it. That's what he told me to tell y'all. Jesus know it. He knew what he was having us. He knew. Jesus knew. My daddy wasn't shit, so I ain't gonna be shit. His daddy left him on that cross to die. And they killed Jesus because he was a nigga. He was a black man that was walking on water, turning water into wine, and he was beating all them white girls back out around him, man.
Yeah, I'm black Jesus.
Black Jesus.
Yeah.
Hello.
What up?
What you got going, man?
Man, y'all know Jesus ain't coming back for us. I've been waiting on him.
Who we coming back for that?
Huh?
Nobody.
Yeah, who we coming back for?
They say he supposed to be coming back for us. I've seen, right? I know I ain't getting in.
Yeah, after what you just said, you
let me tell you how I know I ain't getting in. Listen, let me tell you how I ain't getting in. I am a hyper heterosexual. I like to have sex. And if I gotta go to heaven, what if one of the rules up there you can't have no more sex? A lot of y'all gonna change y'all mind, ain't
You said one of the rules. What?
What if one of the rules, when you go into heaven, what if one of the rules is, my good faith and servant Tita Brat, you have been exceptional on earth. You have got into heaven, but you can no longer have sex. What you telling Jesus? What you telling God now? You can't have no more sex, but you can get into heaven.
Nah, I can't hear T.
She was saying that.
She's saying something, I just can't hear.
Ted, anybody?
What I say? What I do?
If I get up, get up to heaven, I
ain't having sex. It's over.
Man.
It's over. That's the goal right there.
To all the girls, I said that country here. Y'all know what I'm saying, man. I put all. We know it's a W at the end of Vir. We know it. I can say it right. So don't y'all be out there talking about me, because I know how y'all know how black people can get. I can say it right. I'm Jeffrey, Mississippi. I gotta add an R on everything. So all the Vers out there, the Vers.
Yeah.
What y'all think? What would y'all do? If in order for y'all to go to heaven, you can't have no more sex. How many of y'all think y'all gonna get in heaven? I'm going straight there.
I said I'm going to heaven.
Huh?
Boy said I'm going to heaven.
Yeah, I know we will. I know we going straight to heaven.
You gotta think about it. We're gonna be angels or whatever it is. So it don't even matter about having sex or not.
Well, guess what? You can call me Peter Wheatstraw, the devil's son-in-law, because I'm going to.
Well, I'm going to heaven because I believe. Okay, if for real, we can.
You call me Petey. You call me
know what? That was
so you rather burn for eternity.
Oh, boy, I'm be burning from eternity down there. Going black feet. Woo, shit. Yeah.
That's what it sounds like. But what if you take away your first to have sex, so you don't have to worry about it no more?
Huh?
What you say?
What if he make that a rule because he just testing you to see what you gonna say. And once you make it to heaven, he takes away your urge to have sex, so you don't even gotta worry about it no more.
I don't want that urge took away. I don't want it took away.
Take mine away. Take. I'm in heaven now.
Considering the fact that my love language is touch, I can't. Yeah.
Can't do it.
I can't see. I mean, if it's the choice of making it, but if it's the choice of making it to heaven and not having sex anymore, of course I'm gonna go choose heaven. However, I'm big on intimacy and touch, so it's like you taking love away from me. But like I said, if it comes down to it, you said what, Brett?
No, if I was, I'm not gonna be right.
I think I just do it.
Alright, y'all check this out. I'm Mark said with gasoline draws on. I'm gonna pass it over to the homie one more time. He gonna my homeboy got something he want to talk to y'all about, but segment we call Trigger.
Woo woo. Yeah, what it do, what it is, what it ain't. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the segment of the show where Lizay gives his 5 triggers. Now, my co-host told me to keep it funny and whatnot, but I wanted to be a little diverse with my triggers. You know what I'm saying? Some weeks you're gonna get a funny trigger, some weeks you're gonna get triggered that just enlighten you on things that may trigger you, that trigger me or other people about in their personal life. But the 5 triggers I came up with today are based on love. 5 love triggers. You can take them and look at it as if you want to know if you falling in love, you falling for a person, or why people tend to catch feelings so fast. I have 5 love triggers. You can take them how you want it. All right. Trigger number 1 is emotional safety. Emotional safety. And basically saying emotional safety, when you connect with somebody just off safety, just off feeling. Hey, Jalen got this up here. So emotional safety. Some people be in relationships not because they're happy. It's just because some people have been. I know a couple of people who are in relationships just because the person makes them feel safe, or because what the person has to provide. So that's one of my triggers. I can relate to basically being in a relationship with a person for what they had to offer for me. You can look at that as being with somebody for financial gain, personal gain, or whatever you want to call it. But my first trigger for the day was emotional safety. When someone feels safe to be fully themselves, flawless, fearless, and all, they open up emotionally. Trust growing where there is no judgment. The kind of validation can be that's like falling in love with somebody that you feel like you ain't gotta, or being around somebody or friend, ain't never necessarily gotta be a loved one. Being around somebody that you feel that you can relate to. Nobody wants to be around somebody that they can't fully relate to. You know, everybody wants to be with somebody that they can let their hair down and breathe. So my trigger, that's one of my triggers, not being with somebody or not being friends with somebody that I can't be myself. I can't be myself around you, then I don't want to be around you, because what's done in the dark will come to the light. Trigger number 2, constant appreciation, consistency, basically. So if you can, it's like me. If I'm talking to a person, this is like I feel like most people feel like a friend should have to call you every day. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that is not correct. A friend doesn't have to call you. Me and bro we see each other today. I probably won't see and hear from bro till next week. But at the end of the day, I know that's my partner, that's my round, that's my guy. You feel me? Like me and my brother-in-law, we don't talk on a day-to-day basis, but I know when I need him, when I need somebody to talk to, I got my brother to talk to. That triggers some people, the lack of consistency. But real friends, real loved ones, you ain't gotta talk to them on an everyday basis. You can go 365 days without talking to that person. You know what it is when that person hits your line. Oh, my trigger number 1, shared adventures. That's basically saying shared adventures. Huh? shared adventures. Pretty wrong, but I don't think that's a trigger for you.
You gotta keep your head up.
Say what?
You,
Oh, somebody.
you what's the name of the thing? The head. Your head. That's what your brother said. So your face is disappearing.
You know what? I'm holding my peace.
So you got a nice question from out there.
Yeah. Yep, gotta keep your head
Say
up.
what?
Say what? You better take that wisdom. Take that what you get.
But anyway, share adventures. Basically memories. You know what I'm saying? Birds of a feather flock together, however you want to take that. Most people gonna hang around and be with people that they feel like they can relate to. Sometimes I feel like you may have to step out that box. And that's number 3. Really didn't like that one anyway. Oh, good physical touch.
Physical touch.
Yeah, physical touch. When you're in a relationship with a person, love language, basically. It falls on the love language. Some people like sharing adventures. They go with number 3. Number 4, my number 4 is physical touch. I ain't necessarily I just like being around, like, would say this, but I ain't gonna say this. I am gonna say it. Me, I can be around a woman and not have to smash. Especially if I genuinely like it. Some people can't. Some people can't. They love language is touching. They want to touch. They have to feel your touch to be validated that you love them or you the one for. I don't mind touching. I ain't gonna lie. I touching, but we ain't got
Mine is reassurance.
Reassurance. I'm
I gotta be reassured. I'm overthinking.
To be reassured, to let you know, again, I gotta keep telling you, I'm reassuring you. I gotta keep telling my girl I love her. I'm reassuring her every single day that I love her. Constantly telling her, constantly letting you know.
Okay. Thank you. Can you use that in a sentence, please?
I just reassured her.
I'll give you an example. Like, I keep coming to you saying, like, are you sure you're okay with this, or am I bothering you, or are you sure you love me? Are you okay with stuff that I'm doing? Like, I need honestly. I don't say constantly, but a good percentage of the time, I need you to reassure me on 30 things. Like, if I feel like you feel some type of way, or you're not talking to me or something, I need you to reassure me you're okay. Or I need you to reassure me that you still love me, or you still want to be with me, or you still okay with decisions that I make.
For everybody out there in internet land, I'm finna go out script for me.
Yeah. And it's
T the breath.
I
I have a question. You done already told me by answering that question, you're not one of those women. But why do most women, I'm gonna say some women, for that dude that gives them reassurance, why they treat that dude like he a simp? And he just being consistent, trying to show her that he care. Why those dudes go through hell? Why they gotta be treated as or called simps or tender dick? Why they just can't be real gentlemen? Most women don't look at it like this. They look at them as simps or that nigga soft, he thirsty.
Okay, what do you think about simp?
Basically, you just
let's start with it.
They would call a nigga a dude with consistency. They would call him a simp. A dude who reassured his woman that I'm here, I'm all for you. Some women of today's society think that dudes like that are simps.
See,
the dudes who wake up in the morning and be like, "Good morning, beautiful," who send the good morning texts and woo 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 woo. A lot of women today think dudes like that are simps. because he's consistent. He wants you to know that he's there.
Personally, you hear more men and men like they are still. I heard a lot of women saying it. That's men. Men that used to getting what they want. Men to a female falling at their feet or kissing their feet. I know I've dealt with. They are the ones who call the ones who say good morning. I want a good morning text, and I want a good night text, and I want another day text. How should they going? Reassurance. I think if a woman is calling you a simp, it's because they used to them hardcore niggas, them thugs, them gangsters, them men who just do whatever they want to do. They drop them off some money, go out there, don't care about them. So they gonna call the men who trying to come get rid of their masculine side, let you feel and show your feminine side. They feel like they trying to come in. Those are the ones that they say that. They're like, you're not me. I'm used to a man just pull up. They're not used to a man saying good morning and all this. That's sick to them. That's them low self-esteem women. Some women that have that type of gentleman in their life. That's the one that call a man. Because me, I'm not calling no man that says me good morning, beautiful, or straight, or reassuring. I'm not calling you. You just showing that you want to curb at me, or you want to see what I'm doing, or you want to stand beside me, or you want to do something, or you try to love me. You hear for a long time. I know I'm just passionate. Those type of men are me. You a simp. You just want to cut my life and do what you do.
All right, my number 5. This is what I hate. Don't take
man,
my
I got
Yeah, hey, what you got to say about that, Law? My bad.
I got the cheat code.
You got a cheat code? What cheat code?
I got married.
You got married?
Yeah, that's the cheat code.
To get married?
Hey, who's echoing Marcus?
Yeah, it's an echo.
You said cheat code?
Yeah, cheat code.
What did he say? LOL, I'm sorry. I know why he said. Bro, I love you, bro. Now thank you. I thank you, Westside. I thank you.
Westside.
I love you, bro. It's all good in the hood, bro. You my big brother. Cheers. It ain't no Milwaukee Bucks, nigga. It ain't damn one of them right there. But I love you. Saloon. Boy, if you don't put that water bottle down.
That's it.
No need in here. Alright, my number 5, and I'm gonna work on my triggers a little bit more to come next week so they can be fully prepared. My number 5 trigger is not being genuine. If I'm genuine to you, I expect you to be genuine to me. You ain't gonna be genuine back. Don't get out my face before I crash out. Cause I am a Virgo. They already say I'm a lot of people already say I'm crazy, but I tell anybody I'm dealing with from the jump. I tell them from the jump, I'm messed up. I was on the short bus. For years I rode in.
You Looney Tune?
Huh?
You Looney Tune?
Yep. I sat beside a dude who used to always try to bite his shoulder all the time. You know what I'm saying? But I'm only Looney Tune when it comes to my feelings, because I tell anybody.
You gotta stop it.
I'm just being real. Be genuine around. Yo, who?
I said, you said you the one that tried to bite your shoulder.
Yeah,
I ain't even gonna do it. I want to be monetized, and I ain't trying to get kicked off or anything like that.
And I had the jump shot when back in Mississippi. I had to walk up in there and get my check turned on right. And I had Tourette's. I had Tourette's.
We want to be monetized, not kicked.
These opinions of this segment is made squarely and solely by this crazy nigga.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just saying though. I'm gonna bite my shoulder some more. And ain't nothing wrong with biting your shoulder.
I tell you,
I'm gonna go get me a girlfriend that bite her shoulder. I can keep her ass.
Let me know.
She gonna do a slob half for the time.
well,
And say, leave me no. My bad.
Anyway.
how do you want her to be? Maddie said, how do you want her to be generous? Maddie asked, how do you want her to be?
I'll tell her appreciate you doing my grandma. Appreciate you, boo boo, appreciate you, baby. I meant genuine. You already been genuine from the door, Maddie. You ain't gotta do nothing else. You already been genuine, Shawty.
Okay.
What? My shot glass. Your shot glass.
This is mine. I'm putting it over there. You already been genuine.
Hey, we drinking?
Yeah, we drinking.
You already been genuine, baby.
I say no more.
I got a trigger. Now this trigger is gonna trigger this trigger. My trigger is LeBron haters. LeBron haters that ain't got genuinely nothing to hate on.
Hey, let me tell y'all
literally nothing to hate on.
Let me tell y'all about LeBron James.
It ain't got no type of fact. It's all opinion.
Listen out there. Facebook land, TV land, social media, wherever platform we on right now. Let me tell you something. All my LeBron haters, tune in. This is the show you would love to watch. I'm his number one hater. I can't stand that.
And when he say number one hater,
I'm his number one hater.
He really means that.
I do not like him. I hate him with a passion.
He can't debate.
I wake up every day wishing he'd tear both of his ACLs. MCLs. I pray he tear his ligament in his ankles.
Chill.
I pray he tear them all. I can't stand LeBron.
He said, I'm your trigger, my boy.
Nigga, you been my trigger my whole life. To be honest, you been a trigger a whole life.
My whole thing is those who argue.
I'm my boy.
Those who argue the fact of LeBron being LeBron.
Man, LeBron
it's
trash,
never a
man.
fact.
LeBron trade.
He can't have a debate about LeBron without him calling him. He said, I'm your trigger, my boy.
Hey, listen, let me tell you something to this gentleman that's in the comment that's streaming he my trigger.
Did he just trigger you?
Yeah, he really did. Because you possum face coon looking fella, you. LeBron is not better than Kobe. And you grew up with me watching Kobe.
That's what he said. MJ, Kobe, see you in the finals.
Okay, I'm sorry. I love you, bro. Don't mention LeBron.
So here's gonna be
trash.
Here's gonna be the thing to where the Kobe fans ain't gonna really like me.
I'm a Kobe fan.
But
I'm a Steph fan.
Well, yes, I am a Steph fan because I got
I'm a Steph fan.
But I'm a basketball fan.
Damn, they clap on.
I'm a basketball fan.
He's basketball.
Kobe was great. I ain't taking nothing from him, and I ain't putting nothing extra on him. He was great, wonderful, great. However, he was a volume shooter. He wasn't efficient. He was a volume shooter. All right. 2, everything, and I'm not saying that this is a bad thing. Everything that he learned, all MJ. Now, granted, Kobe didn't play his first 1 or 2 seasons because of that damn coach he had. Mm-hmm. LeBron came in the league.
Trade.
8, where was he? 17 or 18?
18.
18 years old.
Trash.
Took a sorry ass Cavs team to the finals that didn't have nobody on it. And the fact that he had to go through all of this as a teenager. He played his first season. Kobe didn't play his first season. Michael wasn't Michael into the championships. They basically gave Michael the what's the name without even him having a championship.
Just like they did LeBron in the bubble.
First of all, I think that was because of Kobe died. I think it was weird that Lakers win the championship right after Kobe died. Which ain't a bad thing. I don't and I'm never the one that says the bubble ring is a Mickey Mouse ring. It's you still had to show up and play.
Hey, me and my guy, we don't disagree on much. But when it comes to him,
I agree with you.
LeBron is trash.
To say he's trash, you can't call the number one scorer in the West name.
He ain't trash.
Look at how many years he had.
He just ain't a finisher.
He came in the league at 18. 18.
Yeah, he not a finisher though.
You said what?
LeBron ain't a finisher though.
No, he ain't a finisher. But my whole thing is he's the only player that I know that can play 1 through 5. 1 through 5.
He can do that.
He's the only all-around player I know that's a pass-first player, but still able to get number 1. He's not even a scorer. He's a pass-first person. He's a team person. And you telling me the person that's a pass-first person is the number 1 scorer in NBA history?
Yeah, he just scrolled.
I ain't say he was a finisher.
I'm just saying the thing that really stopped him from being a GOAT.
Yeah.
Well, in this situation,
Not being a finisher.
I ain't gonna let old buddy over here.
Skip Bayless, and this is Stephen A.
And you see what happened to Skip Bayless, dude.
My facts ain't always be right.
You hear what happened to Skip Bayless off the air?
I know you out there, but that's what I'm saying. My facts ain't gonna always be right. They ain't. When it comes down to LeBron, they gonna be wrong. They gonna be wrong.
Cheers.
And I'm gonna hate him with a passion.
Now, LeBron, great though.
Man, brother-in-law, this your first time being a guest host, because you doing too much. That nigga ain't great.
Man, you come back whenever you want to. You come back whenever you want to.
You ain't no guest host no more. You too. You fired.
Hey, bro, I'm a couple fan, But LeBron do speak.
Can't argue with the numbers.
Not at all, man.
Who's echoing?
He's still echoing. I think it's maybe y'all phones.
Hold on. My phone echoing.
Oh, your phone echoing?
Yeah.
It ain't echoing on my side. I'm gonna tell you this. You got one more time, he's through.
Fuck LeBron.
You know what?
She want to know how we gonna build our superwoman if we could.
I'm trying to
fuck LeBron again, huh?
Yeah, it's just disrespectful. Anyway, you had a question earlier today, T Brett.
What's up?
Yeah, you did. You said, how will we build our superwoman?
Okay.
Give me the what are we going by? I ain't gonna lie. This episode might be 2 hours today. Cause right now we just vibing and chilling.
Okay. So yeah, real three one. Which have you got to pick out of these categories. Intelligent, wealthy, generous, But I only pick three of these generous, looks, and
Girl, you and your Wi-Fi. We don't pass the election, please.
you said what?
I said you and this Wi-Fi. Well, not Wi-Fi, but these towers by your crib. We don't have to pass collection plate around and see if we get the towers.
What all can I pick from?
So you got looks.
It's not my fault.
I know. You got looks. You got intelligence. We'll put that in personality. We'll put that in personality.
Okay. I said. I did say. I said. There's three more.
I'm gonna write this down. Hold on. Maddie said T is echoing too. Mark said Robert Ory had 6. Yeah, Big Shot Bob had 6, man. If anything, he need to be in a GOAT conversation. That's Big Shot Bob. And okay, so you said looks. What you say? Financial stability. Personality. What else we got? Yeah, we need.
Just end it. Free. I need my Wi-Fi.
You said free. So I got looks, financial stability, personality, and what?
You said. Okay. And I said stability, looks, personality, intelligence, well, cook. Well, I would say homemaker on it. You have to be a woman. Out of those categories. Which three are you going with?
Which 3?
Homemaker, personality, financial stability, looks.
I said 3, not 4.
Yes, I'm writing everything that she was saying.
Okay. And then
you can't just, because if you just bid it off of just 3, then I feel like it'll be an incomplete person. For real.
Right for different person.
But I think I'll go with financial stability, personality, and looks.
Okay. So looks mean something to you.
I mean, it's not the number one thing, but it plays a part. I mean, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So I mean, it's up to you what your definition of beauty is. But looks ain't the number one thing for me, because you can look pretty on the inside but fucked up on the out. I mean, pretty on the outside but fucked up on the inside.
But you made sure you put looks as one of them.
Yeah, as the last bit. I don't care how what people say. Everybody is superficial. You don't want an ugly motherfucker. You don't. Right?
Okay. I'll take 3. My three would be homemaker, personality, financial stability.
There we go.
I take the ugly woman.
Why?
I take the ugly woman.
So why is it a bad thing that we put looks on the what's the name?
It's not a bad.
No, because the way that you was just saying it, made it seem like I was wrong for putting looks. But don't you want somebody to look?
Why did you find that one? That's why.
You said, hold on, ask that again.
I was just wondering why you chose.
Why did I choose looks?
Why did you choose all?
For one, I want to be with somebody that I feel like is attractive. Looks alone ain't going. I mean, personality alone ain't going move the needle. Because you can be the greatest person in the world, but ugly as hell, and I ain't got no problem with it. It's just I just don't see myself with being with somebody ugly as hell.
Well, give me the one that ugly as hell, but I ain't got to never worry about leaving to her telling me she don't leave me every damn week. Give me that ugly mama.
Man, it said, to be honest, it doesn't always matter about the looks, it's about what's on the inside. True. Yeah. True enough. But that
that pretty woman, listen.
That ain't even it, because most of the time we always say it's what's on the inside that matters. But that still ain't gonna. They be lying, motherfucker. Because ain't no damn way everybody want to get with somebody that's attractive.
I dated somebody so ugly. I lived with him. My first apartment, I was nice. He was ugly.
Okay. Do me a favor. Go date another ugly nigga then.
I did.
No, I ain't say did. I said do it now.
I don't want to date nobody right now. But ugly people in my DM.
So you don't want to date nobody ugly. Did you think they were ugly?
You said what?
Did you think they were ugly?
Did I think who was ugly?
The person you said you dated somebody ugly. Did you think they were ugly? Then that's point.
Yeah.
I listen here.
Yeah, I talk about it with my friend all the time. I don't want to see
that is a fan of this show.
But he was a provider.
To all the ugly people that are
straight. You know,
he's
out.
Ain't nothing wrong with the ugly.
I liked him for who he was, but
that nigga didn't have no big ego. I went you ain't have to wrestle over the mirror with that nigga neither did.
My whole
you
thing.
Said what?
You ain't have to wrestle with the mirror with the nigga.
What?
My ugly ass ain't trying to look in no mirror. You ain't got to wrestle with that mirror with that ugly ass nigga. Give me the ugly woman. And this just me. I take that ugly woman over that pretty fine woman. Cause that pretty fine woman, it gonna go to her head. She gonna want to leave me every week.
Listen.
The ugly woman.
Listen. Pause.
The ugly woman.
Because
she ain't got no purpose.
Maddie, ain't nobody saying ugly people don't need love. Everybody needs love. Ugly people just won't get my love.
And you're wrong, friend.
But
you're wrong, friend.
Here's the thing. You got people that you feel that's not attractive, right? You feel like it's ugly ass people in the world. We just got done talking about it earlier today.
Well, be honest, I'm just a Mike.
No.
I ain't anything. Take anything. Eat anything. I don't care what you look like. So,
T.
Hi.
So you ain't never seen the ugly ass person that you was just like, nah.
Yeah. I just couldn't be with him.
Oh, then why is it bad for me? Stop lying, bro. Stop lying.
That was me younger. The older me, like I give a
Listen, man.
chance. I give a chance.
If you ugly, own it. I'm pretty sure I'm ugly to some people. That's fine.
You ugly to me.
What you say?
I just play. I just play. I just playing.
She hits me.
Okay. Okay.
You the fine saying.
Hey. Nah.
He was little teen one.
Nah.
He was ugly ass little teen one.
That's why your ass almost fell. man, you Tita Brett.
Oh man.
You know what?
Hey,
You tell me.
Get off my screen.
Hey, listen. You give me somebody look like Mrs. A.
She gone.
You give me Mrs. A.
That man said Mr. Ed.
Yeah, she look like Mrs. A. She look like Mrs. A. Hey, I know my brother remember Bonita Ross. She can look like Bonita Ross in the face. Straight and donkey.
Who?
She can look like straight and donkey. She can look like Fiona. Only thing she gotta do is have a fat back and weigh 200 pounds. She got.
That's right. Bye. I mean, my best friend, some of the dudes, my best friend, like, hey,
But some of them women be choosing ugly dude so they can run over that ugly dude, so they just can control that ugly dude. Some women do be doing it. Some women do pick an ugly dude because you know I think my self-esteem always been deep. I've seen some ugly motherfuckers.
What she say? Hold on, your thing going in and out. Who take Who you talking about? You see, I ain't even had to do nothing. I ain't even had to do.
Yeah, it's the gang in them, man. It's the gang in them. It's the gang. Maddie with the fatty. We want to thank y'all for tuning in, gang. We lit.
Yeah, we lit up in this thing.
Feel me? We all we got. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes. Damn. Look at me.
Oh.
Hey, Shirley. Hey, Nene. What's up, Mark? Ball tie. You hear me? These
All
all
right, man.
GD4. Don't tell me shut up no more. You hear me? Woman, don't tell me shut up no more. I run this shit. Better understand, recognize.
Boy, y'all crazy.
Who shut up?
Maddie said shut up to you. Mark said all the time.
What?
Let's get into this last segment. Nah, we ain't off there. This last segment we like to call Big Facts J's Facts of Life. Where I give you a little motivation. Again, as I said last week, I am not a licensed therapist. I'm an overthinker myself, and sometimes I don't follow my own advice. But at the end of the day, it's good advice. All right. But today we're gonna talk about success. Success ain't about never. It isn't about never failing. It's about failing and then getting up like you just tripped over your own shoes. Keep moving and remember, even in the tallest trees, started as tiny seeds. Probably confused, definitely awkward, but they grew anyway. So don't stress the small stuff. Keep grinding. And if you ever feel stuck, just think, even your phone needs to restart sometimes. So take a breath, reset, then come back stronger. T, I don't know where she went. Gang, you got anything you wanna holler at the people about?
Man, just keep it G, man. Keep it 10 toes solid. This ain't enough real ones left in the world today. So every real one that's still around here, they're still walking and got air in their body, man. It's a pleasure. Real recognize real.
All right. T,
And love yourself.
let T Brett. I'm trying to get her to say a piece, but don't look like she on this son bitch. But anywho, we'll holler at y'all next week. Always remember that early bird gets worm, but also pray for the ones who woke up late and wasn't able to get anything at all. Because at the end of the day gonna end, and we all gonna wake up tomorrow.
I know why.
I'm saying, T, you came in right in time, baby. You got anything you wanna say to the people?
Peace out.
Peace out.
Keep your drawers on
Keep
the
your
right
drawers
side.
on the right
And have
side.
a good night.
Have a good night.
Keep your drawers on the right side.
Yep.
Somebody baby
Have
mama
a
baby
good night.
daddy
Have a good
cheating on
night.
them tonight. It's Friday. Somebody gonna get cheated on tonight. It's okay. It's all right. That person just wasn't for you. You will be cheated on tonight. But it's okay.
We'll be back.
We'll
with
be back
another
with
show.
another show.
And it's Friday night. Ooh, it's going down.
Friday?
Oh,
I ain't got no job.
tell a brain. Anyway, holla at y'all. Holla with you. Big foes up. Big Memphis. South Memphis, what's up, man?
Nice to
Nice to have me.
Holla with y'all. See y'all next week.
People.